Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Dragoon. In the last episode we turned into a Dragoon. So we finally get our namesake, What's-a-Madoodle. What would you like to know about Dragoons? So I already showed you last episode how to transform and Dragoon Edition, so I'll show you Dragoon magic this time. First, transform yourself to a Dragoon. Boop, 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 boop. There we go, Dragoon. Transform! Actually, I don't need to be quiet for this bit. You've already seen it like 3 times now. Once we finish this, I'm going to go to the menu. I'm going to change the cutscenes for those to short, so that we don't have to watch it every time. There are 2 commands after a transformation, a Dragoon Edition and a Dragoon Spell. You need a certain MP to use a Dragoon Spell. The spells you can use are highlighted. There's only one spell at the moment. It basically works... yeah, cast a spell on me. Basically works like anything else. You target them and you fire. And bam! Flame Shot. That's the first spell you can learn, currently the only one you can learn. It costs 10 MP. I call every kind of magic mana now. Do you get enough exercise? Oh, did you get enough exercise? It's not asking about our health, just wondering if we're done yet. Alright, so that should be everything. I already showed you all 3 of the basics of Dragoons. All that's left is to start using it in real battles. Getting SP by attacking allows your Dragoon level to increase. Yeah, so the more you attack, the more SP you gather up. That's basically experience towards your next Dragoon level, which means that you can stay a Dragoon for 2 turns instead of 1, and then Dragoon level 3 you can stay a Dragoon for 3 turns instead of 1, you know. And as you advance in Dragoon levels, you get new spells. Rose just says, I'll be here for the What's-a-Madoodle. Let's, yeah, no, it's nothing. She's not going to keep teaching you to fight if we leave. So, let's try and leave. Once we leave this town, I'll consider you a mature Dragoon. I won't teach you how to fight anymore. Yeah, I'll be fine. I've played this game before. Alright, so let's head out. And now we have Rose in our party, so let's have a party. But first, let's change that control. Where is that? Config morph short. That's just to make it so when I transform it doesn't take like 15 seconds each time. So let's move over to Rose, and instead of a bracelet we'll give her a power wrist. Other than that, there's not really anything we can upgrade at this time. If you go to replace, we can finally use this. We can replace Lavitz or Shana with Rose. I'm gonna replace Shana because I rarely use Shana, and at this point in time she's pretty weak. She just has arrows. And Rose is a much better physical attacker. Well, an attacker in general, because Shana is more of the a support character, and I don't particularly need support against ugly balloons. Quick smack. So yeah, Rose and Dart now both have SP because they both have the ability to turn into a Dragoon. Lavitz unfortunately does not yet have SP, but oh, hopefully that wasn't deafeningly loud on the game. So let's head into the marshland. But yeah, Lavitz will be using SP at some point. It's sort of a spoiler, but not really, because if you look at the additions, see, his moves do have SP. It's just that he's not using them at the moment because he doesn't have any transformation to use it on. But he will be getting one at some point. Let's head up here. To the left is a volcano. I don't really want to go to a volcano because there is a fort under attack that we were heading up here to try and help. So let's head over here and try to help. Yeah, thanks Raven or Crow, whatever you are. Got a serious epic battle going on here. Well, it's not very large scale in terms of actual battles with like 5 people, but in terms of battle shown on screen, this is probably the biggest so far. Are you from Basil? Alright, I won't let you have your way, or we should retreat at once. Next time on that... No, wait, we're just gonna battle here. So this soldier is actually 2 soldiers, don't be fooled. You know, just... because that's how soldiers work, they come in 2s apparently. We got a red one, and a blue one. Well, they're not red and blue, it's just that one is fire elemental, one is water elemental. That's not really relevant because we're not going to be using... I guess if you transformed into a Dragoon as Dart and used Flame Shot, you'd want to use it on the water elemental as opposed to the fire elemental, because then it would do double damage as opposed to half damage. But these are easy. Like, see, look, I'm just about to kill him. There's no need to switch to a Dragoon and waste your magic for these guys. Dragoons, for the most part, are for bosses. Or later on, when you get higher Dragoon levels, there are support moves and stuff that you can use with it for tougher ordinary enemies. But for now, yeah, so Burning Rush, as you can see, 102 SP. It doesn't do very much actual damage, but it has a high SP, so I'm going to be using that because that means that, for one, it takes me 1 addition before I can fully charge up the Dragoon, and for 2, that means I can get my Dragoon levels up quickly. You're not very nice. Get out of my way. So yeah, there are actually... We're going to have to fight all of those guys on the screen, like, in pairs of 2, so I might actually end up cutting... I might end up just cutting it. We'll see. Huh? Rock Typhoon! You just got 1 shot. You got 1 shot by Lavitz. Yeah, Lavitz is probably the most powerful in our party at the moment because... See, that did 40. If I switched to Volcano, I could probably do as much, maybe more than Lavitz, but for the moment, I already explained why I'm using the weaker move. It's because it can help raise my Dragoon level. That's basically training to get a higher Dragoon level. See, here on the screen you can see Dragoon level 1, Dragoon level 1. Lavitz is still Dragoon level 0 and will be for quite some time, unfortunately. Let's kill these guys, and yeah, I'm gonna cut ahead to when these guys are dead. See you then. Alright, that should be all of them. Exclamation mark? Oh, alright, we got the fight with the blue commander, the blue Power Ranger. Is that all? Come on, Power Ranger, let's have a battle. I have my own Power Ranger forms. Yeah, this is actually, the Legend of Dragoon is very reminiscent of the Power Rangers, actually. There's just like, everyone has their own theme and their own, like, see, look, we're led by the red Power Ranger over here, and we've got a green Power Ranger, and a blue Power Ranger, and a white Power Ranger. Yeah, so everything's all color coordinated for your convenience in this game. And, whoops. Let's hit the commander, why not? Oh! Ouch, I should have paid more attention to the actual thing. Rod Typhoon can be troublesome when they just interrupt it like that. Ow! You just threw like a dagger at Rose, who isn't Dagger, but if this was Final Fantasy IX, then that would be a hilarious pun that you would be making. But that is in fact Rose and not Dagger. You could throw a rose at her, but I don't know, who throws roses at people? Yeah, I was actually silent because I was actually thinking, who throws roses at people? Oh well. Let's finish off this commander because roses and puns aren't particularly important. And what are you doing? What is... Oh no, that's the stun. Stun Lavitz, but whatever, you're about to die, so let's hit you one more time. And you're not dead. He's already stunned! He is already stunned! Leave him alone. Well, I guess it's better than him stunning, you know, someone else and having 2 stunned party members, but I don't know. I guess I can't really fault the AI considering it's like this game is from like 1999. Or 2000 maybe, but it's at least 10 years old. Alright, I wonder if inside the fortress is safe. Maybe, but first we're gonna get this treasure chest. And what have we got for us? We got a Sun Rhapsody. That's some sort of MP restoring. Let's just call it magic, MP, or mana. I'll just use it interchangeably because uh-oh. That is not a good sign. There's like a green radioactive man down there. But first let's loot all their stuff before we go to help them, because that's the fate of us. Cannot carry any more items. Yeah, see the limit here. You remember how I bought nothing? Like, I went to that shop and I didn't buy anything. That's because of this limit. Like, and even then you'll pick up things and yeah, this item limit is stupid. I'm gonna have to throw out some of those body purifiers later. Yeah, the item limit is pretty stupid, especially when you get some repeating items that you can't throw out, so basically your limit gets reduced from 32 to like 26 by the end of the game. Hang on, we beat the Sandoras. Ah, so Lavitz, that's the head of the knighthood apparently. Watch out for the dragon's breath. The head of the other knighthoods get their own clothes, but not him. He's just too fodder. So it looks like the dragon's breath is poisonous. Now we will wreak your revenge upon them. Never give up. Never surrender. There are no injuries. Is that poison? What do you mean there are no injuries? He looks like a skeleton, doesn't he? Well, whatever. He looks the same age as me. There is no ally or enemy for the dead. Rest in peace. Alright, and what do we got? We got a spirit potion that restores your SP, I think. So it's fairly useless, at least at the moment, because Dart can just max out his SP with one addition, which is the same amount of turns. I wanted to get that treasure chest, which is the same amount of turns as it takes to use up a spirit potion. But whatever. We got 2 mushrooms, back for revenge from the Mario series, for my Coney Does, and we got a merman. Let's take out the mushrooms first, because I don't like mushrooms. Mushrooms are sort of creepy. Especially when they grow arms and legs and then they headbutt you. Those are the kinds of mushrooms that I like second least, next to the ones that are poisonous and you have to eat. Because, well, you don't have to eat them because they're poisonous. You know what, never mind. Let's finish off this merman, get the item, and then I think I will end this episode for the day. Ow. That was a water type, because he is a water type, so that did twice the damage it would have if it was any other type. But whatever, it's still... I used up all those potions so that I could fit stuff into my backpack. Oh, by the way, weapons are separate from items. Like, you can pick up like 250 swords, but if you try to pick up a potion, they'll be like, no, it's full, but then it'll let you pick up a sword anyway. It doesn't really make any sense whatsoever. We got a lance here. That is an upgrade for Lavitz. He's currently using a spear. See, his attack from his weapon goes up from 4 to 19. So Lavitz is now a powerhouse. I'm going to end this episode here. Be sure to check out my Facebook and Twitter. Like, I know Zelda Universe has a Facebook and Twitter, but, you know, my having a Facebook and Twitter and using them is relatively new. It's twitter.com/magicody and facebook.com/CodyDaviesTV. I'll see you next time.